We all know that James Charles isn't afraid of a little sister scandal, but he just bared it all in one of his recent posts and Twitter was absolutely shook. What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News, and I'm so sorry for doing this so early in the week, but we need to talk about James Charles's butt. And we know this isn't the first time and likely won't be the last time we've had to have this discussion, but when he's one of the top trends on Twitter because of his butt, well, we can't help it. And we also have to talk about the most recent episode of his show Instant Influencer and a bit of drama surrounding that. Don't worry, we'll get to all of it. But let's start with what you're really here for. The booty. Here's what went down. James posted a completely nude photo to both his Instagram stories and Twitter late last week, writing, "It's a beautiful day today." In just minutes, the post started receiving thousands and thousands of responses, so much so that James Charles started trending on Twitter. And some of the fan responses were straight up hilarious, like this person who didn't see it at first writing, quote, "I was wondering why you were showing your window and then..." Another showed James some respect, adding, quote, "This man stays breaking the internet, I respect it." And another chimed in saying, quote, "At this point, I've seen your booty more times than I've seen my own." And that person isn't wrong. I mean, we all remember when James leaked his own nudes after his account was hacked. However, it turns out that a number of people have had enough of seeing James's backside on the internet, as plenty of fans on Twitter were not here for the booty pic. One person shared this meme writing, "Not this again." And another agreed, sharing this meme writing, "Why'd you bring this to my timeline?" And this fan wrote, "Love you, James, but I was just trying to have one peaceful scroll while sitting here in isolation." And James actually went through replying to some of the commenters, like this reply to YouTuber Colby Brock, who said, "Competition." James just said, "There's no competition, baby. I already won." Well, that's that on that. But speaking of competition, we've got to talk about the last couple of episodes of James's YouTube original show, Instant Influencer. Don't worry, we won't be spoiling who went home or anything like that. But if you haven't been watching, I honestly highly suggest checking it out. The show is really well done and the judges, contestants, and guests have all been so great. But in the latest episode of the show, James shared with the contestants the reality of becoming an influencer. That is, you may do or say something that people may not like or agree with, and eventually might have to apologize. Reflecting on his own experiences and struggles with getting cancelled, James had the contestants make fake apology videos for random topics.
My nose looks so much thinner than it does in real life, and it's because I have a Squidward nose.
And while James and the contestants had a laugh about this particular light-hearted challenge, James has actually found himself at the center of his own kind of drama surrounding the show. And no, it has nothing to do with the booty pic. We're just gonna leave that photo in the rearview mirror for the rest of this video. Yes, pun intended. James had RuPaul's Drag Race star Trixie Mattel as a guest judge on episode 2 of Instant Influencer. Obviously, Instant Influencer was filmed before the social distancing protocols were put in place. But James recently uploaded another video to his channel with Trixie that may or may not have been filmed before we were all supposed to be isolating from one another. In the video, James and Trixie start from scratch and fully transform into drag.
As you guys can see, today I'm joined with a very, very special guest, Trixie Mattel!
Professional cosmetics competition judge, Trixie.
Yeah.
They make a few references during the video about how they've already been staying at home and not leaving their houses. Trixie even talked about some specific social distancing experiences.
It is really an odd feeling to get in drag and not leave your house.
Really?
Yesterday, I had to film during the day and then I had to stream at night. It's like sitting in full drag at my kitchen dining room table, eating a salad like a normal person.
So some fans think that James and Trixie may have broken the lockdown rules to film the collaboration, and James has been facing some major criticism because of it. On the Beauty Guru Reddit thread, people went in on both influencers, like this person who wrote, "It's actually disgusting to me. They can do whatever they want, but tell us normal people to stay home on a daily basis. Like, y'all aren't special, stay in because y'all have the luxury to be able to do your job from home and not lose income." Another chimed in saying, quote, "I feel like it's constantly one step forward, 5 steps back with James Charles." And another fan added their thoughts writing, Everyone needs to social distance, except if you're a YouTuber who lives in LA, apparently. Regardless of these comments, we don't know exactly when this collab was filmed because neither James or Trixie have confirmed or denied the shoot date at this stage. But I want to know all of your thoughts on everything we've discussed today, so make sure you chime in the comment section below, and for more news on James Charles, click right over here for another Clevver video. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.